do not like this.
All those marked freaks were waiting outside.
And yet none appear to have entered.
How does anyone find anything in a mess like this?
Perhaps to him this is an orderly chaos. Nosferatu trade in secrets. This is merely another way to hide them. Am I interrupting?
It's you. The Nomad.
Willem, I take it. You had some interesting guests outside. Expecting trouble?
That depends. Why are you here?
Tolly tells me you keep the court's secrets and its histories. Earlier tonight, another kindred by the name of Isabella used this mark to sap my power. Do you know anything about it?
No. All I had to do was keep my head down for just a few more nights.
He's hiding something.
Tell me, Willem, what rumors have you heard about me?
That you were there in Cairo. They called you the Slayer.
I have been many things to many people. And what will I be to you, Willem? And to this lonely, forgotten warehouse?
You're exactly what he said you'd be. I guess that makes it easier.
Makes what easier?
What happens next? Now I have to do what he told me.
The treads on the fertile soil.
Your reputation is legend.
The city flowered in fire, and in fire she will end.
Don't listen!
This is something. Fire, can you... Oh, guess I found my body.
Detective, is there something you need?
How's the case? Hot leads, cold bodies, reheated plots.
Oh my, you... I think I know what you are.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective. Trouble comes in pairs.
You are not the only one who has had strange dreams. I see a garden, and I have met someone.
But that would mean...
Who is he?
Don't you hear my fire?
My name's Fabien. I am a vampire. Malkavian by blood. I work for Benny.
I've heard of you.
All good things, I hope.
I have heard of you.
And I was, and still am, a detective.
Fabien! Are you out on the trail of a conspiracy? Why am I asking? With you, it is always a conspiracy.
Matter of fact, I just started a new case.
It's a curious one. There's a girl.
Isn't there always?
Figure it out, Fabien.
Hey there, big ears. What have you been listening to? Hey, detective. Yeah, I might have heard a thing or two.
You know, Fabien, sometimes I'm not sure how you keep your job.
Just unlock the door for you.
What are you hiding?
Why the hell would it matter what you remember, Fabien? It's not like you can change the world.
You don't really know me at all, do you, Detective? I could be a torturer, a mobster, a serial killer. But you never did notice me, did you?
Did you kill Detective for a cigarette?
Ventrue. I should have known it.
You really ain't no thin blood, are you?
Is that how you address one of the clan of kings? Your prince would be displeased to hear it.
Folks of your blood have held this city for 100 years or more.
I am Fletcher, and I have 2 rules. No sneakers, and if you must strip someone to pieces, do it outside. These are original floorboards, you understand.
I do hope you get on with the prince.
I'm looking into the alchemy trade.
That was a very stupid thing to say.
The case is closed.
Please don't be one of those rich psychos.
You look like a real shithead, you know that?
Want to get into business together? Sexy business?
I suppose we should talk about Lou. Who stops being a prince and lets someone else take the reins?
Here in Seattle, I am the Camarilla, and this is a private conversation.
Your child, Rion. Tell me of her.
Young, by our standards, but insightful. Her only flaw is that she is regrettably contemporary.
Does the change unsettle you?
Does the city falling apart in 2 nights unsettle me? I thrive in fast-paced environments.
Take the head off the snake, and what's really left? The body shrivels, and its corpse sends a message. The vermin then scatter, and when they do,
I was not clear.
you pick them off at your leisure, one by one. Foolish child. Forget. You will not contradict me.
A Tremere mage. Not an easy path among the other clans, they tell me.
Such a hound for secret knowledge would make a fine member of Clan Tremere.
You won't be alone here. Mrs. Thorne will love a new sparring partner.
I run a flea circus, which is really just a front for my secret human butchery service. And in my spare time, I like to build tiny castles out of the teeth of my victims.
Excuse me?
I run this shop and answer stupid questions.
My child has a warlock of her own, a frazzled, graceless thing, positively lamentable, always with her nose in some dusty tome.
Well, she gets absorbed once she has a project.
Am I one such project?
I hope that's not a problem. I can see you 2 working closely together.
You cared for him. That is unusual.
Will you distract me, perhaps?
A Tremere sorcerer wants a forbidden tome from the Elder of Seattle, and I am to be her patsy to fetch it.
No! I mean, yes, when you put it like that, but...
You'll find us more organized than other clans. At least, those of us that honor the old ways. That's the real secret to longevity. That and wielding enough blood sorcery to turn your enemy's innards to outwards, of course.
This is a meeting for true kindred, not warlock lackeys.
You're one of those intellectuals, aren't you?
Oh, but that's where you're wrong, dearest. You Tremere have never belonged.
I have always known the Brujah to rail against the status quo, to fight for their beliefs.
Now this city has a fine crop of Brujah.
Well met, kin.
The hell you call me, runoff?
Only what I would call anyone who hailed from the learned clan.
Remind me to steer you to Silky. You'll like him.
Most Brujah still aren't too fond of the Camarilla. Starving ferrets in a sack. That's how we were, that's how we are.
Max is Benny's sire. Some folks get it the wrong way round.
Benny is important to you.
I was a piece of shit when I was mortal too. And I started to figure most assholes are just scared, deep down.
Listen, you're new here. Do this for us and I'll count it a favor.
And who exactly is us?
The court calls us anarchs. We can open doors for you or be a goddamn roadblock. Which do you want?
So like a Brujah to reek of undesirables. I suppose I must simply endure.
Damn, you're a big one. Want me to massage those big old muscles?
Find your own place to pitch a tent. Open your mouth again, and I shall reach in and take your tongue. I have slain my share of fellow Brujah. I have no issue doing it again.
Ah, that'd explain it. Banu Haqim.
Clan Banu Haqim prides itself in matters of principle.
Some still call you assassins, but Nico's quick to educate the foolish.
This is my shop. It is where the mortals come to make debts they cannot repay. See that vase over there, for example. It belonged to a man who promised to visit his sick mother, and did not. So I ripped out his spleen. Some people.
Some call me the Nomad.
How serendipitously the chips do fall. And so like a Banu Haqim to arrive so aromatically fresh from slaughter.
A blade cuts. A blade makes no judgment. But the wielder.
There is no way around death. Only through it.
I hadn't taken the judges to be such connoisseurs. You Banu are always so... Hush. Rigid.
It is often the case that I find stories of people who have transgressed. I bring them to justice when I can, but this is an unjust city.
Hand over your wallet, quick. Come on.
There is only so much time.
Your flesh is disgraceful. You think you can look down on me?
Death is closer than you know.
I think a certain judge needs to unwind.
Lasombra, interesting. Time was the court would have ripped apart one of your blood. But times change. Tempers fade. And deals get struck.
I suppose you won't have heard, child of Lasombra, that your clan is welcome in the Camarilla. Surprise.
I really want to know about our newest recruit, Onda. She cut a deal to be let in. I want the skinny on it.
We're the same clan, and you're my elder. The fuck am I gonna teach you? How to use a DVR?
Before I slept, most of our number were firmly Sabbat.
Upset you missed a chance to have a hand in it? You snooze, you lose.
I earned something of a reputation in the underbelly of Constantinople. I was feared, and ultimately obeyed. Run, now! Keep that in mind for the next time we speak.
I like my problems to stay where I can see them, rather than hiding in the shadows.
You just stroll into town, my town, a town I had to work to be a part of, with your big bad elder reputation and your stupid fucking name, and you're just gifted a place in the Camarilla? Oh, but you don't know how you got here, and for some mysterious reason, no one understands, you can't even fuck off somewhere else. Your story don't quite add up. Something's off about you. Fire.
Thanks, Preacher. I needed to see someone reassuring tonight.
Not in the mood to be saved tonight, thanks. I've had this whole sexy priest fantasy since Catholic school.
You should have just turned the other cheek, fucker! A wise prince knows which threats must be dealt with immediately, and which can be left to simmer.
This is your tinfoil Sabbat thing again, right?
You needn't look very far. After all, who were the first Sabbat, if not animals?
Those who need coddling are not worthy of Clan Lasombra. You should have found yourself a Ventrue.
We do not choose to enter this life. Hungering and helpless, we come into this stale and plain world. So we spend our time searching for that one sublime revelation to fill the void, to lose ourselves in beauty and perfection. Beauty can be elegant, seductive, full of pleasure, raw, violent, lethal. Let me help us find it, to lose ourselves Come closer. I am a beautiful way to die.